Hajime no Ippo. Ippo's true path to the world of WBC. This was my most hardest Hajime no Ippo video of all time. Lately, I have been putting out there that Koji Kamigawa or George, I'm not Kamigawa, George Morikawa should continue the series so we can see what would have been Ippo's journey to the world of being a world champion. And I mean, he was supposed to, face Ricardo Martinez for the WBA title. I mean, the man got style. Ain't gonna lie. He's strong. He's strong. Boy, Dante. Edgy. I mean, if he was to, defeat Ricardo, I mean, the belt would look good around his waist. If you catch my drill, look at the image right there. Look at the image. Look at the black and white image of Ippo Makadanochi. Won that WBA title. Oh, yes. Kiss up, kiss up, man. Look at that. Kiss up, kiss up. Come on, what's up, what's up? I mean, the boy wear the red trunks. All red. That means he's a champion. But let me explain to everybody in a way you should understand. The WBC must have been a weak organization at that time. Why? You're wondering why I say that. I said at that time. Today is very famous. I don't know why. And the reason why, because of a man's resume of holding belts. I am talking about Mamoru Takamura. Get it, Takamura? Yeah, I didn't get that joke. Okay. I mean, the man held 3 belts so far of the world stage: junior, middle, and WBA middle. Unification champion, no less. No less. But you know what? He has faced the best of the best. One was a psychopath, one was an honorable man. One dude was cool and laid back, and one had too much style. I mean, where should I start? His first WBC fight. Brian Hawk. Let me tell you something about Brian Hawk. This man was a little bit too crazy. Do you hear me? Too crazy. This man know how to lean back while flaring his punches at anybody. Especially against Takamura. I don't know how this man survived in that match. But he still won no matter what. Then David Eagle. Both belts. He won both belts. And yet I'm wondering. Golden Eagle is his nickname. Now what we can't call him seeing who got the belts anymore? Just David Eagle? Then Keith Dragon. Let me just say this. When I heard that he had to relinquish the junior middleweight title, the WBC junior middleweight title, just to get the super WBC middleweight title, I'm like, wow. And you know what? Their fighting style is kind of crazy. Then this man here, Mr. Bison. I don't even call him a Bison, man. It was strong. Especially when he trying to do the look away on this man. Bam! What happened to you last night? I was knocked out. But what if Mamoru Takamura was the only held the WBC title? No other belt is set just for this one. And keep on continuing his conquering the world stage. See, if he was to do that, he would let a good example against one other boxer. I mean, besides him, there was another boxer who also claimed a belt on the world stage. I am talking about Warwick Alexander Zungiev. That means they should replace that image. Mr. Morikawa should replace that image right there of the IBF champion. But who I was talking about besides Vorg was Ippo Makaranochi. You're wondering, what? Excuse me? I mean, ever since the boy became the Japan national champion, I'm like, oh, he gonna take it to the top. You know what? That's something weird. Why you have to relinquish a belt that you won in your country just so you get, challenge the world? I mean, the whole point was going to the world, people. And he had to face Alfredo Gonzalez, the inter-term WBA champion. I mean, you have Ricardo Martinez complete control of the WBA title with no real contenders at all. And in the WBC, you have all these people avoiding confrontation with Ricardo, competing amongst themselves. Which means, guess what? They're avoiding this man in the WBA, but only trying to reach the top at the WBC. Look at this look at Maka Inochi's WBA ranking, 8th. Look at his WBC ranking, 7th. 24 matches, 23 wins, 23 by KO, and 1 loss. Excuse me? Mr. George Morikawa, what is wrong with you? If he cannot go for the WBA, let him at least go for the WBC. I mean, if he was to face the WBC featherweight champion, he would have ranked up a lot of experience before challenging Ricardo Martinez. I mean, the man is, what's his nickname? Conte Colo is his nickname, I think. I don't know what to say. Really, I don't know what to say. I mean, we know he's a family man from the looks of it, but still, him wearing the WBC belt around his waist, that man could make a whole lot of money. No, that would make Ippo the world champion today. The WBC featherweight champion today. With that being said, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share, leave a comment below to think about the anime boxing video. Cause when it comes to my boxing skills, I know how to knuckle up.